Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Josh, and I'm going to be attempting to install the Toyota powered accessory mount, the TPAM from Expedition Essentials, sent to me. I got it from State 48 Overland. I'll have a link to the product on their website in the description below. Definitely check it out. Definitely love working with those guys, Jay and Eric over at State 48. If you need any kind of suspension packages or light bars and bumpers and all that stuff, definitely check them out. If you have questions, they're more than willing to talk to you. I have a ton of questions because I'm still really new to kind of, you know, off-roading and modifications and stuff. And they both have Tacomas. They've worked with them, you know, second, third gens, so they're always making themselves available to me to talk about things that I want to do to this. So today, I'm gonna back this out a little bit and get it in the sun, and we're gonna try to install it. I'm gonna use video from Max Powell, which I also have linked down in the description, because he has a really good installation video. So this isn't really gonna be an install video. I'll refer to that one. I suck at install videos. I have a B8S4 back here. It's very modified, and I've messed some things up on that car trying to do installs, and you learn from doing it, but I wouldn't follow my advice. I'm just gonna document the installation, and hopefully it all goes well. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, so got my 10mm, got my 9mm, got my screwdriver, got my pliers and stuff. First thing we got to do is pop this bezel out, which is just kind of clipped in. So I'm gonna be careful about pulling this thing out. It's because it's a brand new truck. This truck's like 3 months old, so I always get nervous pulling it apart. Okay, so it came out fairly easily. It's quite windy today here in Atlanta, but it's like 61 degrees. So I'm pretty stoked that it's not cold right now. All right, so I'm gonna need an extender. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy, these screws, bolts out. All right. All right, so I want to drop these. All right, so I got those out, and I'm gonna try to pop this out. Just a little bit here. There we go. This piece next to the steering column. This piece kind of slides behind the piece right next to the steering column. So if you don't pop it out, you could potentially break it. I guess you could potentially break it doing any of this kind of stuff, but all right. So that seems to be okay. And I know I've got to unhook the power for the 12 volt here. Problem is I don't have a lot of, in Max Powell's video, he had more wire than I have, but you know, I guess not every vehicle is made exactly the same. This is a 2019 Tacoma, so maybe they got a little bit more efficient with their wires, not giving you a lot of extra room. So I'm going to attempt, it's going to be hard to get this on video camera, but I have my GoPro on so that I can switch back and forth if you're going to use my video, which I don't recommend, as a guide, but maybe just see what the hell I'm actually doing. So I know I've got to run the power in the ground here. Here's the accessory mount, which will go on top of the bezel. I'll have to drill that in, and then I've got the cover for it, which will basically go this way, which, you know, hides cables and stuff. So this is the piece that last time I was trying to install this, I dropped the little clip.
That'll make this easiest. So they'll kind of go on like this. And I'll show you how they go.
I'm fucked.
We're going to clip it on, push this little blade down into them, and that'll provide our connection.
I dropped the
that was on the pink one, so then I slide my positive in
the part
next to it.
The splicing block, I dropped it.
This is gonna be the dash like this.
My hands are way too big to go exploring down there. That connects the power, and I had to buy another one. So we are going to try to do it again, this time without dropping it down. And I dropped it down and it's like it's gone. It's like it never land down there. My hands aren't small enough. I mean, it fell all the way to the bottom. Maybe one day when I'm working on other stuff, I'll try to get it out. So I'm gonna refer to Max's video real quick on which one. I think it's the red goes to the purple. I like his porno music in the background. It's great. Let's see.
Add a little cord here. I see these things, and I'll do the best I can to show you, but this cord is really short. So they've included these two blue wire taps. Slide my positive in next to it. God, this is gonna be hard to show.
I can see why it's hard to show.
I apologize about the autofocus. It's hard for the camera to pick up on any light in here when working inside the dash like this.
In there. Okay. See if you can clamp down now.
Like push the middle?
Yep. Push harder. There you go. Oh, it worked.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you just had to push it in farther?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Holy shit, all right. Oh my gosh. So I'm actually gonna unhook these now because I have to run them up through the dash. But I wanted to test it because I don't want to put anything back together until I've, that was on pretty tight. All right, so thanks for the help from my son. The wire is just so far down there, I had him kind of just hold it out so I could get the clamp on, and we went ahead and connected it to the back of the power block here on the powered accessory mount, and plugged my phone in and it charged. So everything is good there. You could do it by yourself, but if you have a person around, it'd be helpful because then they can just kind of keep it in place, and then you can get that plastic clamp around the wire, push your positive or negative in, and then you gotta, push down on the metal part to make the connection. It's doable. It's just a real pain in the ass to do. So having a extra set of hands helped a lot. So I'm gonna run this up behind the stereo. So I pull the stereo out for a minute and get it in position so that I can plug it in once we get everything in here. Get that wire tucked back. Okay, I think that'll be enough wire. You think so? Pull up any slack just in case. Yeah, I think it's gonna sit like here. So basically like right there. So yeah, that should work out pretty well. All right, what I'm gonna do is screw in the bottom 2 bolts, and then the top 2 we'll screw in with the supplied brackets. Oh yeah, that came from Expedition Essentials. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the climate control module back into place. Pine cones falling off. I hate pine trees, for the record. I'm gonna go on record and just say I absolutely loathe pine trees, pine needles, and tree sap. What a pain in the ass. I hate those trees. Dropping all these pine cones all the time in the yard. Okay. Whoops. I didn't mean to hit that. All right. Whoops. Copyright, copyright, copyright. Don't need that going on. All right, so my DC power is good. My adapter just came on. I got my other 2 bolts. So now we're gonna move on to the next part.
I want you to look at a few parts of this bezel piece here. See kind of like this angle here? So you want this thing to be as far left as possible without pushing up and up. So I've got that one alligator clip on there, but I'm also gonna throw some tape on here. This is number 6, and you can reach through this hole here, making sure everything's flush. And we'll go ahead and score.
All right, so went ahead and follow the kind of steps that Max Powell did, where I've got everything flush and lined up, because I'm gonna have to drill holes into the bevel, and I'm going to mark off where the holes are to put the screws in. So I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. So I use this vise. I just have some little clips to clip it on, to hold it on. I'm gonna go inside and mark them real quick. Okay, then I'm ready to get this guy back in. I mounted the accessory mount, all the hardware, and I drilled out the notch. Max said use a file. It'd probably be good if you have one. I didn't have one, so I just kind of used my drill bit to make like a half moon shape, basically in this little notch area right here, and that's for the wire to come up through. So the other side, move the camera over here. Do-do-do-do, camera move. What's up, sexy lady? Woo. To visually see from this angle where my clips are, and make sure that wire goes in the notch that I'm trying to get it to go into. So I keep that guy pulled up. I just see the slots. Okay, that side pulled in there. By the way, if I can do this, I'm an idiot. If I can do this, anybody can do it. You just have to watch Max Powell do it. Big shout out to him. I know install videos are not easy to do. Now this thing's not wanting to go back in smoothly, which is weird. Shouldn't be that. I don't want to force anything. So I kind of pop it back out here. Okay, is that gonna reach? I kind of think maybe I should try to plug that in beforehand. It's probably gonna be a lot easier to do that before. I'm gonna try to see if I can't plug in the positive and negative. Oops, keep hitting my hazard lights. Did it again. So I'm gonna try to do that before, because I don't know how easy it is gonna be get back there, plug these suckers in, once this guy's hooked up. So I'm gonna try to slide those in now. It's positive and negative. I should double check to make sure. Measure twice, cut once, right? For me, I need to measure like 3 or 4 times. So I've learned my lesson, and I still screw things up. So what I do is, all right, let's see if I can get that placed. I'm trying to pull the slack in the wire so that it doesn't get pinched. There we go. All right. Seems legit. Legit enough. Yeah. It looks pretty sexy. Tightening up? I think it is. That's I need a shorter screwdriver. Tight spaces. Okay, I think it got it in there now. Don't bump the screw, Josh. Oh yeah, nice. Finally got it. Should there's another bracket that I have to put on for the wire hider, I think it's called. The wiring cover. Let's put this guy on. God, that looks sexy. All right, let's check it out. Okay, so as you can see, looks really flush. And then you can see from the side with that top cover, try to focus here. Focus. There we go. So you can see how that looks. Wow, that looks clean. All right, so let's make sure we hook this thing up correctly. So this wire cover, so you could, if you had stuff up here, you have a place to hide the wires under here. And yeah, so that's kind of cool. All right, so let's start the truck. Okay, how it works. So plug it in. Hey, look at that. Look at that. There's the screen. All right. All right, finishing this from my phone because my camera battery died literally as soon as I was finishing the video. So I just want to say thanks for watching the video. Appreciate a like, comment, or subscription if you want to see more videos. Thanks to Jay and Eric at State 48 Overland. I'll have a link in the description to the product page for this if you want to purchase this product. I'm excited. It's in solid. It's powered. It works. So now we're going to be on to the next mod. And thanks to Max Powell, who probably will never see that, but thanks for making the installation video. It does help people out there like myself who are not super confident in modifying their vehicles, but go for it anyways. So thanks for the video. Hope you all are doing great and have a great weekend or a week whenever you're watching this. Talk to y'all later. Bye.